What's crackin', movie trivia Schmoedown fans? It's your boy C-Dub, and today we got the live event for Real Rejects taking on the Wildberries. This is going to be an exciting match, so let's get it started.
Christian. Hey.
Yeah.
Just wanted to talk to you real quick before the event tonight's going to be awesome.
It is.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
Yeah. I mean, got a lot of stuff going on, but I think we're going to get it done and we're going to pull it off.
I hope so.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
Are you heading there right now?
That was the plan. I got to get dressed. I got to go. I got to meet Mark.
All right.
What do you need?
Well, just real quick. I
don't like these real quick things.
I've been watching the tape.
Yeah.
I've been watching the tape, and there was the top 10 match, and there's the Shire Wolves. I don't know what's going on with these questionable calls.
You could have had my back at the table instead of like in the interview and make yourself look good. That wasn't there.
I'm trying to help you as much as I can. I want to maybe we start switching out other people at the desk. Maybe
you're trying to diminish my role?
No. I'm trying to help you. I don't want you to be held out to dry because of these calls. So I'm doing what I can to try to even it out and get.
Or we can make a rule thing and like I've been asking you to do and put it up there every day and make sure people know all the rules.
I'm working on that.
Oh,
I'm trying to get that. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of rules.
You told me at the Spectacular after 6 months, this is over. I get my position back. It's been about 6 months. Hand it over. Let's get it done.
About that, I mean, there's a clause in there that if there's too many complaints behind the scenes, that it's kind of like a power of attorney thing. Did you really not read the contract?
I needed to read that fucking contract.
You know what? I have it in my email. I'll send you the PDF just so you can get used to it or something. But I'll see you there. I got a few more boxes. Do you mind taking these? I got like 3 more boxes in the back, so I gotta go do that.
How's it going, guys? If you didn't know about the Patreon, you guys have a chance to support the Schmoedown. Now, myself, Mark Ellis, we've taken over the production. Basically, you guys have 16 tiers to choose from. We're trying to give back to the fans. Go and check it out right there. If you want to support the Schmoedown by becoming a patron today, go ahead and do it. Cannot thank you guys enough for all the support you've given us. And yeah, there's some really crazy tiers in there. I'd love to get your opinions on it. Now, go enjoy the match. Go, do it. It's a good match, for God's sakes.
Gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown! Two matches at the El Portal Theater in North Hollywood, California.
got it done, a live Schmoedown here. And look, people are driving out. People are flying in from all over the country.
Christian,
Some guy came from fucking Tatooine, I think. What?
Somebody came from as far as Denmark.
That's crazy. Just for this.
Today.
Just for this.
Somebody flew in from Denmark. He is a direct descendant of Hans Christian Andersen.
Right.
Who was a big fan of the Schmoedown.
Or Hans Gruber, we don't know you.
Who was the bad guy in Die Hard. Hopefully that's not a question because we just gave away the answer.
I apologize. Yeah, I mean, you talk about as far as like what's going to happen here tonight, and that was one of the things that we did. We got to meet a lot of you guys beforehand, talk to a bunch of you guys, look at the shirts that people are coming in, and then the question, which we can get from a round of applause right now, is pretty easy. So let me ask you a question. Who's pulling for the Real Rejects tonight? A lot of Real Rejects fans.
That wasn't great.
I thought it was good.
That wasn't great.
Well, let's try it again. How about who's pulling for the Wildberries? Oh, Wildberries got some fans. Wildberries got some fans.
But
Wildberries got some fans. And here's the craziest part. They haven't won a fucking match.
yeah. They got some love, but I think when people hear the name Wildberries, their instinct is to yell whether they love them or hate them.
Right.
So a lot of the noise you just heard was people who actually hate the Wildberries.
Well, they like to yell at themselves. They don't even know what they're saying.
John McCook has been screaming at himself for an hour backstage.
Right. He wakes up going, "Oh, Wildberries!" But yeah, look, so we had that. That was a lot of fun to see. There were people dressed like the Wildberries. And it's humbling to see the thing that we came up with, like Mark always says, at a pizza place, now is this thing. It's this fun thing with all the great competitors here. I mean, we got people here like Rachel the Crusher Cushing is here. Yeah. Big John Schnepp is in the crowd. The classy one herself, Clark Wolf, is here. Team Action, Ben. Action, that's right. See, I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing. They're here. That's here. That's right. A lot of stuff. I mean, it's really fun. And then, of course, we have our main event tonight.
We have our main event tonight. I mean, like Christian said, it was a dream that we conceived in a pizza place, and now you guys paid money to see it.
Yeah. Well,
we have two incredible matches here today. The undercard's exciting.
Yeah.
Wildberries versus the Real Rejects. There's two teams that are going to be competing in 3 rounds. They might get 4 answers correct combined.
Right. But it'll be fun. We know it'll be fun with these two, and that's why it just made a lot of sense. Because if you look at both what Greg and John have brought to the league, yeah, I mean, look what John alone did at the free for all last year. Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. And Greg, they have great chemistry. They've known each other for a very long time. And the Wildberries, it's just like one of those perfect combinations. So McCoog has been in, this is his 3rd team, or maybe even 4th. I don't remember. He was one at Guilty Movie Pleasures. He was on that team. Then he was with the Mega Powers. Yeah, you can boo that. That's fine. I think that was it. That was the 2, and then now he found Elliot Dewberry, and they were a match made in hell or heaven, whatever you want to say.
Yeah, I think they met in a field, like they were just running
Or a
towards
bar.
each other. Probably a bar.
Probably a bar.
More accurate.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, if you talk about Real Rejects, they actually do know some answers. Like you mentioned, John had an amazing run in last year's free-for-all.
Yeah.
I think he stayed for like 15 rounds.
It was something like that. It was just he only was 1 round under Dangerous Dan Merle. Just 1 round under.
Let's say he did 20 rounds, right?
Yeah.
That means that between him and the other guy, they've done 20 rounds in the free-for-all.
Right. Well, we're going to find out tonight. But again, that's the undercard, and then we're going to have the main event. And this is what I'm interested to hear. How many of you guys, how do you feel about, I'll just say 3 things. JTE. Oh, I knew that was coming. I think I knew that was coming. I think I knew that was coming.
There's people clapping, too.
Some people are.
Clapping.
Well, I mean, the Lions Den, you say what you want about them, too. I mean, they deserve those boos. You deserve those boos. They deserve them. But you can't deny what Snyder and JT have done in this league. You just can't. They've been champions for over a year.
They have made people hate Lions more. The
True.
Lion
It's
King
true.
is
Dude,
not going to be as successful.
I saw a guy with a shirt on, and it was for like a soccer team.
You saw a guy with a shirt on?
Just one guy. Everyone else was shirtless. But this one guy, he had a shirt on, and I was like, "Oh, you supporting the Lions?" And he's like, "Fuck no!" I was like, "All right, sorry."
He was angry.
Yeah, it's changing right now. See, he bought a shirt and now he's changing his shirt. But so JT is the thing that JT has right now is that the person that he is playing has never beaten him. They played in 2015, didn't win. Played him in 2016. JT took the titles, and then and beat him in 2017, and then 2000.
You've done too many matches.
I know, I have. But that person, just curious if there's any support here for the outlaw John Roca. Seems to be. Couple boos. So look at this guy. He's going nuts. I love it. All the belts. Look, Roca's had a couple. He's had a great career.
He's had a great career. He's never had a man in the front row bare his nipples in support.
Versus for everything. No, it's true. John Roca, though, if you look at what Roca did, I mean, I give John Roca all the credit in the world. When I was coming up with the idea for the WWE portion of this, and I called Roca, I mean, he got it right away. And we started thinking about the Outlaw and everything, too. And he wanted in. That Mance match happens, and then it moves on. And John Roca really became like the first like superstar of the league. There's no doubt about it. And he won the title from Merle. He did the impossible. He beat Merle. And then that Patriots thing has just been haunting him. That JTE, he just can't do it. And then, you know, the respin happens. And, I knew it.
Yeah,
Hey,
I mean,
I made a fucking error, all right? Made one mistake. Give me a break. I'm not a commissioner. That's a commission. He should have overruled it. So, Dad, you prick.
he's literally not the commissioner. I can adjudicate everything he's saying. Backstage,
Right.
Christian tries to pipe up. Thad shuts him right down.
That's right. Well, he loves it. He comes out here. He told the crowd to go after themselves before he's getting a little pompous.
So basically, your headlining match is JT and Roca. It's somebody who can't talk versus somebody who can't write. Should be a really good match.
But anyway, so that's the point. And that did say in the beginning of this thing, you guys should do exactly what you just did. It's like, go nuts. And if you want to chant. Don't, it's the answers, don't scream out answers. But yes, you should chant. You should get into it. That's the point of this. Root for the characters you want. Get into it. They will start to you'll see them kind of explode once you guys do the same thing. We're here for a show. We're going to give you a show. Let's start the fucking Schmoedown. All right.
In terms of knowledge, John and I, my brain is okay. His brain, okay. You put both of us together, we're like Bradley Cooper in Limitless, Scarlett Johansson in Lucy, Christian Harloff in The Schmoedown.
The guy from the Limitless TV show in the Limitless TV show. Better hold on to your nuts, guys, because we're coming for all four of them, assuming that you are in good health.
I've decided on a partner. My teammate. You know what? Cody, hit the music.
Is it up there?
It's the Wildberries!
The Wildberries!
Yeah! We deserve all the matches. None of the belts, all the matches.
And none of those little tricks!
Ooh, I trained for a marathon.
Marathon man!
Don't leave,
Is it
Harry.
safe? Is it safe
I
in the
go
marathon?
jogging. Ooh, cool. Good for you. And now there's a thing called the thorn bush, full of wild berries. And you're goddamn right, we're coming for all of you. Can you taste it? Woo!
Can you still taste it?
Wild berries!
You know what that taste is. It's a wild berry and it's inside your mouth.
All right. So you got the Wildberries and the Real Rejects about to go head to head, but I got a special treat for you guys because that's what I do. I put in some special treats, something maybe you didn't expect, something that wasn't on the bill here.
Who likes Rice Krispie treats? Raise your hand. He made them himself.
I got something a little better. I got something a little better than that.
They have weed in them.
There's somebody here tonight that I didn't get a chance to introduce that I think that I want to get their take on the matches we're going to see tonight. Someone that I think it would be nice for you guys to see. And I'm going to give them the same introduction that I would in a match. Introducing first, he is the 2017 Free-For-All winner, He is the 2017 Player of the Year, the 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown Single and Team Winner, and the reigning undisputed champion of the world, the inglorious one, Sam Levine. The champ is here, ladies and gentlemen. The inglorious one.
Kingdom.
Sam, please take a seat over there. We'll grab the mic if you don't mind. I'd like to ask you a couple questions about the match.
Yeah. This is
All right.
very comfortable.
It's very comfortable. Sorry,
Sam,
buddy.
how many inches have you grown since having that belt?
I have lost 3 inches. This thing is much heavier than it looks.
Now, I want to ask you real quick because you are a student of this game, hence why you've been just
Sure.
dominant the last year. Thank you very much for that spectacular. That was fun. So, if you were to give your expertise on the first match here with the Wildberries and Real Rejects, who wins and why?
Oh, man. This is a tough one because I do love both of these teams, but I gotta say, anyone who can drink and movie trivia at the same time is gonna get my vote. So I gotta go Wildberries.
Wow, nice. It's not proven that they can do that. They're 0-2,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
Yeah, they're 0-2. I didn't say they're good at it. They
Right.
can drink and movie trivia
True.
to varying degrees of success on each.
Well, the second match, though, you've got a little history of both these guys.
I sure do.
Now, everybody obviously they want that prize on your shoulder there,
Yeah.
and and there's no guys that want it more than the two guys going at it tonight,
No doubt.
and that's JTE, which you beat in singles, but he beat you in teams,
That's true.
and then Roka, who you've defeated in the Ultimate Schmoedown.
I did. One of my proudest Schmoedown victories was taking down the Outlaw.
Who wins this match, man? Who wants it more?
Now, you know me, I'm a betting man. So I've already placed my wager with a Las Vegas bookie named Sweet Willie White Shoes.
Is he still back in town?
Yeah, he's still doing it. So here's how this match is going to go down. It's going to go to sudden death,
Wow.
and it's going to go 15 questions deep, at which point both competitors will simultaneously suffer a stroke.
So you're not picking a winner.
Yeah,
You're not picking
all the
one.
way.
All right.
All the way. Ends in a brutal tie.
All right, but before you get out of here, I want to ask you one last thing, though, too.
Yeah.
You had a great match with Rachel Cushing this
Yes,
past
I did. Finest competitor in this game.
did. And now it's kind of up for grabs, man. There's people, you got 48 people in that free-for-all. One of them, whoever wins, could come after you.
I know.
Yeah, there's so much. Anybody in particular that you want to see, or are you just going to play it out?
I mean, look, the fates are going to determine who I have to challenge next to keep this thing. But frankly, I'd love it to be a new face. I would love to see, like, a Dale the Dude.
Win it?
Just come out of nowhere. A fucking phoenix rising from the ashes just to be like, yeah, I'm here to play. And then the Schmoedown gets to move on to a new generation.
Well, sir, we're blessed to have you as a champion. You've been doing an amazing job. Last year was something really special to see.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm still doing here. I should have just bowed out.
Well, because you're competitive and you're not going to
I
stop.
guess so.
Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
thrilled
how about
to
it for
be
the champion, Sam Levine?
Thank you.
Thanks, Sam. All right, so Sam, it's always great to have the champ out here.
Man, seems like a different world ago when that guy in the pink shirt beat him, the little baby
yeah.
vegetable, and the
I
dog
remember.
came out at the end. That was a good day.
That was a good day. Yeah, it's back when we used to be good.
Before your guys' time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a long time.
Before the internet.
It's true. So look, we're having some exciting things happen here, and I can't wait for this. We'll talk about it here with the Real Rejects and Wildberries.
Yeah,
because
the Real Rejects and the Wildberries. I mean, the good news about this match is that however bad it is, somebody's going to get a W at the end of this one.
well, yeah, they kind of have to. It's kind of one of the reasons to match them together. But I mean, look, they're both. You see those records and you go, oh, I guess they'll be terrible. They're not, because if you look at what the Real Rejects, they had the Wolves of Steel, the former team of Clark Wolf and Mark Riley. They had them beat. They were nice and they gave them a strength. They had spun. The Wolves of Steel spun opponent's choice, and then they said, oh, you can have whatever you want. Silly move. They lost.
Yeah, I mean, I look at John and Greg, and I look at two competitors who complement each other, I think, a little bit better than what the Wildberries do.
Really?
Because Elliot Dewberry knows a lot about certain genres of movies, and Josh McCouga, if there's a wedge on that wheel right there that is crazy pants, they might have a shot.
Well, and it's also a matter if that McCouga magic comes out. Because if you look at what he just did against Scarpino, it was there. He's done it in singles. In teams, we haven't seen it yet. But if the rejects have the McCouga magic hit them, it's going to be a short night.
I think it's going to be a long match. I mean, I think this is going to go down to the
You're
wire.
probably right.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get going. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, I guess this is close enough to Coors Light. Let's kick this shit off. You guys ready?
All right. And this one I've never done before, so why don't you say it with me? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown! All right, the good thing is that we're gonna be able to actually hear from our competitors to see exactly what they feel about the match. Let's go to the pre-interviews. Woo! 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 What's up, El Portal?
All right. Now that we got this Schmoedown in my hometown, let me break it down on who we're going up against. Not much to say, so let's keep this shit condensed. We got a hairy berry here named Josh McCouga. A loud beer belly guy can't please his wife's vagina. The man in the glasses hails from the ETC. Tries to act all tough, but he's from the fucking OC. Man, you think you got a chance, Mr. Wildberries? Well, tell McCouga there's more movies past the 1980s. After this match, your team is dead. Writing up your obituaries as we put you to bed. Elliot, you might have beat us way back in our very first match. Lost to a question about Tango and Cash. We'll consider this our official rematch. Live it up while you can, because we're gonna knock you out in a flash. Johnny, make it a quickie.
All right. But first, let me see some hands right now. That's what I need. All right. Check it out. Yeah. From the YO YouTube to the El Portal, I got a few bright ideas for how this all shakes out. Now let me break this thing down for the Reject Nation. We are here, we are hungry, and we're low on patience. Wildberries, it's hilarious. You think that you'll bury us. Fairy dust, I play the hero because you're looking nefarious. Got various areas of movie trivia to carry us. So let me prep your swan song on the world's smallest Stradivarius. Planning is for losers.
I have never scripted anything.
Winners show up with nothing prepared.
Just shirts to sell in the lobby.
Shirts to sell. El Portal Theater, North Hollywood, how the fuck are you tonight? Wild! 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 That's what I like to hear.
Now listen, okay? I don't know how to rhyme things.
I don't know how to go on stage sober.
I may have drunk, whatever the grammar is, whiskey backstage. Whoops-a-daisy.
We might have lost all the matches we've played in.
Oh, or bad. But did that stop you from buying sweet t-shirts like the ones we're wearing?
It did it. They're flying off the shelves. I've seen the numbers.
These are the Star Wars of t-shirts.
We are the people's champions. You see the red, the white, the blue? I'm wearing this because we play for the common man, not the corporate shills backstage at Schmoedown Tower, driving their limousines. I got here in a Toyota Camry, like everyone else,
And a Honda Civic.
and a Dodge Stratus.
And don't make fun of my wife.
That was really mean. I am from Orange County, and it's gotten a lot better.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Are we gonna win tonight?
I don't know.
Are we gonna have fun tonight?
To make an 80s reference because he made fun of me about being old. Are we gonna Wang Chung tonight?
Everybody's going to Wang Chung tonight. And that's all I have to say.
I don't want to jump the mic because it looks really expensive. Let's Schmoedown.
All right, so we heard from the competitors on a pre-taped segment.
That was some of the most impressive holograms. They look so much
good.
like the real people.
Yeah, it was like going back to Comic-Con and watching that Blade Runner.
I felt like I was seeing 4 sweaty humans right in front of my eyes.
Well, we're getting ready for it. Okay, so let's go to the tail of the tape here. We've got the real rejects who have 90s movies, action movies, and making fun of people's wives' privates, apparently. That's something. And then you've got the Wildberries, 80s movies. You've got action movies and drinking uncontrollably until they pass out in the alley while signing autographs.
They are very good at that. And judging from the crowd, I mean, where you're getting everybody hyped before the show, it seems like the crowd is more with the Wildberries than they are with the real rejects, but it's going to be anybody's game. And I think going into this, I think the real rejects are the slight favorite. And I just checked with Las Vegas. Josh McCouga is now 5-1 odds to fall off the stage at some point tonight.
And because I did it once a little early, I'll do it twice again. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown. Introducing first.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
Give it up
What's
for
right
Greg and John, the real rejects. Here they are, coming through. Greg doesn't have a shirt on. Greg has no shirt on. As you see him in the back there, he's coming up from the crowd. And you see him, look, he's got no shirt on.
Christian, they don't really seem sure as to how to get to the stage.
No, he's walking, he's coming through, they're hyping up the crowd.
Is he going to throw his shirt into the crowd or keep it for after the program?
I don't know, I think he's drawn abs on himself.
I think he's actually illustrated abs onto his own naked body.
I mean, the song itself, look, they're ready to go. As you see, they're trying to figure out getting up on the stage here.
Okay.
Greg finds the steps okay. Oh, Trump, look at John, very agile. Separate tables, gentlemen, separate tables.
Because I lost weight from my promo picture.
Let's get you separate tables for the first round.
Thank you for disgracing America with that national anthem. Right.
Through the night.
Wow.
That
I don't even know what's happening. All right.
He's been a faithful husband for 10 years, boys. Good luck with that.
Here we go.
We both did.
How do you think I got here, boys?
And their opponents.
We deserve another match. We deserve all the berries. None of the belts, all the men.
With a record
I want to sit on
of no wins, 2 defeats from the realm of chaos. The Wild Man, Josh McCouga, and Elliot the Mountain Dewberry. The Wildberries.
Christian, they have emerged with their trademark crazy suits and their trademark alcohol.
Got a sit at the opposite table, gentlemen. All right. There we go. Interesting and entertaining to say the least. All right, Mark, give them round number 1. How does it work?
In round number 1, there is a strict law on live Schmoedowns for shooting t-shirts into the crowd. The Wildberries are now starting with -5 points.
It's fine.
In round number 1, each competitor is going to hear 8 questions. These questions are to the field. They are each worth 1 point. Please write down your best attempt at an answer. As soon as you hear the question, you will have 15 seconds to write down your answer. Once we ask you, the individual, for your answer, please show the whiteboard to the crowd and the cameras. At the same time, you verbalize it into the microphone. Each question is worth 1 point. There is no penalty for missing a question in round 1. There is no stealing in round 1. I will remind all of the competitors in the crowd, you do have 3 JTE rules in which you can ask to hear the question again. You are also each granted 1 challenge. And I will remind, because this is a live show, if any member of the crowd says the answer verbally before we actually ask for it from the competitors, you will not only disqualify the question, you will be asked to leave, and you will not get a picture with TV's Mark Ellis after the event.
All right, well, with
The only words you're allowed to scream out during the competition is clearly.
all right. So, with that being said,
Thank you, one person right there.
real rejects.
Hold on, wait, hold on. I got
Something in his,
What do we got?
or something in his
It's a great
pocket.
bit, Josh.
What do you got? Oh, thank you. All right. Bribing the judge. Bribing the judge. All right.
For you, Mark.
With that bribery done,
back out of the red. We're in the black. Let's go.
real rejects, are you ready?
Yes,
Yeah.
I watched White Chicks this week. I'm ready to go. Let's do this.
Wildberries, are you ready?
Bad Boys 2.
Yeah.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! Come on, Marco. Round 1, here we go. Gentlemen, in the category of animated,
It's always animated first.
you'll find the villainous and greedy Governor Ratcliffe in what Disney film?
Christian, this Coors Light tastes like brute cologne.
Well, it's been sitting in his jacket for a month.
It's pretty gross.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Ratatouille?
1. Competitors, make sure to answer because we can't see the boards here. John, what do you got?
The Great Mouse Detective?
Great answer, but no, I know you, because that's what Chris Gillespie, the writer, loves that movie. Elliot Dewberry.
Ratatouille?
Ratatouille is incorrect. Makuga.
Ratcliffe.
I was going to write Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
That is incorrect. And Greg.
It's definitely Ratatouille, I think.
No, sorry, you're looking for Pocahontas.
Great. This is going great. This is the match you came here for.
Pocahontas. No.
If you guys wanted correct answers, you're in the wrong place.
Your next category comes from the world of comedy.
Woo! This is Makuga all the way.
This action star stole the show, playing super agent Rick Ford opposite Melissa McCarthy in 2015's movie Spy.
Movie, I got a kick out of this.
I enjoyed these spy. I like spy movies in general. Who's your favorite spy?
Leslie Nielsen.
Spy Hard.
5, 4,
Jason Statham.
2, 1. Pens down, and Elliot.
Jason Statham.
Correct. Greg.
Yeah. Jason Statham.
Got it.
Yeah, we got a point.
Makuga.
My wife really likes him, Jason Statham.
You got it. And John.
Show the board, Makuga. Show the board.
Show the board, Makuga.
Yasan Statham.
You got it. Okay.
Yeah, we put Jason. I just
I'm
want to make
actually,
that
you
clear.
know, one thing I am going to ask the crowd to do, because of Mark and I, very different from the shows, we can't see the answers. So if somebody like JTE later on cheats, then make sure that you call it out and say,
Or
wait a minute,
Roca.
Or Roca doesn't
Or
write anything.
Makuga.
Roca never writes anything down. So we'll be
I'm gonna write all my
All right.
answers in the bottom right.
All right, here we go. Next question.
Too much noise.
In the category of dramas. Who plays Christian Grey in the 50 Shades series? Getting a boo for that.
Are they booing the trilogy?
They're booing the movie.
Then they should boo you because this gentleman loves
That is
the
not.
50
That is
Shades
a
trilogy.
false. That is
He was so excited to see it.
Yeah, to watch a train crash. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Greg.
I lost to him in the callback, Jamie Dornan.
Correct. Makuga.
I only know him because one of his fan sites follows me, Jamie Dornan.
Correct. John.
Mr. John Humphrey, Jamie Dornan.
That's
Dornan.
right. Elliot.
Fuck you guys. No, I don't know.
I didn't have it.
We're in the lead.
Didn't have it.
We're in the lead. It's all right, Dubs. It's all right, baby.
Rejects has the lead. 4-3 here. Next category.
Your next category comes from the world, sorry, Josh, of horror thriller. Thriller.
They're not fun.
Your question is, what M. Night Shyamalan film
Oh, yes, I say these.
is about creatures that attack in the woods, starring Joaquin Phoenix, Adrian Brody, and Bryce Dallas Howard? You know I got to sit next to Makuga when we saw it.
I thought you were going to say Bryce Dallas Howard. That would have been more exciting.
Is she
The
wearing
Village.
heels?
Come on.
I was going to go for that one first, and I missed it.
You set me up and I knocked it out of the park.
You did. You're good at that. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Wait.
No,
Dub. Pens
Makuga,
down.
no, Makuga, no, that does not count.
It's all right. I think you got it wrong anyway. It's fine.
What'd you get, Makuga? What'd you have? Stop that.
The visitors, but then I changed it to the village.
No, you just changed it at the end there. You changed
I
it at the
did
end.
to the village.
No.
It doesn't say village, man. It says
No, you were still writing.
These
You're
are Roman numerals. You can't do that.
Stop talking. You did not get it.
No points awarded.
John.
The Village.
John got it. Elliot
I didn't know. I put the
didn't have it. And Greg.
The village.
Got it. Okay. All right.
I think you should challenge it. It would make a better show. Yeah.
You want to challenge it?
I see the Villa Grave.
Josh, do you want to use your team's challenge?
You want to
right
challenge
now?
on that chicken scratch? I'll give you 5 seconds of challenge. 5,
I think we should let the crowd
4,
decide who wins.
3, 2. No challenge from Makuga. He said no. All right. All right. So then, right now, we got 6-3.
I can tell you this, the challenge would not have been rewarded because it wasn't the question of did he have the answer right. We had called time. He kept writing, therefore, illegal answer.
Right. It wasn't a matter that he had it. It was a matter that he wrote it towards the end.
I am a tax attorney during the
It's
day.
a matter of the fact that the movie was okay.
Competitors, don't forget about your JTE rule. All right, here we go. Next question. Next question. Action adventure.
all you,
Which
Josh?
Which 2016 film does Ben Affleck play a math savant?
Ben Affleck, real up and down time in Hollywood.
Can you repeat the question? I will use a JTE.
Yes. In what 2016 film does Ben Affleck play a math savant?
The accountant.
That Ben Affleck, real up and down in Hollywood.
He really is.
Yeah.
Want to see?
It wouldn't be appropriate if it was the sum of all fears. Get it?
5,
What?
4, 3,
Makuga's starting to get nervous.
2, 1.
That's what YouTube comments sound like, guys.
Pens down. Pens down. And John.
It's not The Informant.
Not the informant. Elliot. The accountant is correct. Greg.
I got the accountant.
That is correct. And Makuga.
The accountant.
That is correct.
He wrote it in time, got the point. We are tied at
No, we're
6.
not.
For the
It's
record, I
it's
just couldn't
7-5.
think of the word.
That's 7. It's 7-5. It's for 7-5.
There's something wrong with the points.
The board was wrong. It is the correct score is 7-5.
The official score is 7-5. We're ready to move on.
That's
Your
all right,
next
that's all
category comes from the world of comic book movies. Comic book movies. January Jones and Kevin Bacon perform the villain roles in what superhero movie?
Who slammed that down? 5.
I don't need the cap.
4,
X-Men First Class.
3, 2, 1. Elliot.
X-Men First Class.
That is correct. Greg.
X-Men First Class.
Yes, Makuga.
Mad Men 2, X-Men First
missed
Class.
Did you have
You
it?
got it.
He had it. And John.
I wrote Days of Future Past.
Oh, John misses it. John misses it.
Two that I
So
knew
right
I
now-
didn't
John.
get right.
So that takes the Wildberries within one. There's the dance. There's the dance.
We're still in the lead, buddy.
8-7. Real Rejects have a 1-point lead here as we get to our next question. Fantasy sci-fi.
Oh, shit.
Fantasy sci-fi. Name the actor that played John Carter in Disney's John Carter.
Oh, shit.
He
What's his name?
What?
went to Mars.
X-
Did you know that? Like Elon Musk.
Sleep.
He went to Mars. We're all going there next year, guys. Buy a Tesla.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Greg.
Taylor Kitsch.
That is correct. What, Taylor? How did you spell that?
Taylor.
No, not Taylor. How did you spell the last name?
What? K-I-T-S-C-H.
Yeah, if you got close
Okay,
enough.
Makuga.
Taylor Kitsch.
Okay. John.
Taylor Kitsch.
And Duke.
Also Taylor Kitsch.
There you go. Okay, everybody got it right. 10-9. 10-9.
This is so intense.
Christian, we have 2 categories left in round 1. Nobody's going to throw a perfect game here where you would have gotten an extra question just for you, but I got to say, I'm very impressed with the Real Rejects and Wildberries thus far.
Yeah, absolutely. So far, it's only
2
1
questions
point.
remain in round 1.
Competitive game.
Your next question, your last question in this round. Famous actors and actresses.
Ooh, I love celebrities.
These are famous people that Christian got a selfie with at the Critics' Choice Awards.
A burn.
In which film does Tom Hanks play the character Jimmy Dugan? How many people did you get a selfie with that night? Is it over or
Just
under
leave
28?
me alone.
Wait, did somebody feed you before the match?
Yeah, someone actually has a shirt.
The funniest one was the blurry Patrick Stewart walking by.
All right, Makuga got it wrong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smartass?
A League of Their Own.
Correct. John.
I had the Burbs.
Oh, Miss and Elliot.
Flash?
No, and Greg.
The best one, Lady Killers.
So Makuga ties it up. Makuga ties the game up. 10-10. The Wildberries go into the second round. Nice lead. And
They're acting
now
like
it's
the
all
match is
tied.
over.
All right, now they switch it up. No, they're switching up their
Oh,
seats as we get
jeez.
to round
Thought they
number
were
2.
leaving.
Ladies and gentlemen, round number 2. I think we're gonna have somebody come out here from the crew. I hope. It is going to be what, Mark? What is the rules?
In round number 2, each team is going to get a spin at the mystical wheel of fate. That wheel has a number of different wedges that each correspond to a different movie category. Once you land on a category, you can decide to keep it or you can decide to give it away. Once you make that decision to keep it, you are going to get asked 6 questions from said category. Each question is worth 2 points. There's no penalty for missing a question. If you're not sure of the answer, you may check to multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. Keep in mind, competitors, every question that is asked to a team, you're allowed to collaborate with your teammate. However, there is stealing available should the team in question not get the answer correct.
Right.
Christian, it is a tied game, so I believe the Wildberries sitting in the favorites chair, maybe the first time that's ever happened.
Well, no, I think no, because it was different. It was different this time around. Actually, Real Rejects in the rankings have a higher ranking, so they're 1 and 3.
We were the favorites because you wanted to see us walk out last.
That's probably the truth. Wildberries would not. So you guys can Real Rejects. You can go first, or you can defer. It's up to you.
And somebody died.
Should we go first or second? What you guys thought? First. Okay.
All right. So
Last
Real
minute, John?
Make sure, John. Make sure you spin from the actual wheel and not the pegs, please.
Grab the wheel like you would your best lover.
Give it a good spin. There it is.
Great spin.
Hell of a spin.
A good spin. What's it gonna land on?
I noticed Greg Alba kept his shirt on for that one.
And it's gonna go to comic book movies.
Comic book movies.
Comic book movies. You guys want to stay with comic movies?
You're wearing a Batman hat, dude.
I haven't looked at anything on the board yet. So,
They're looking.
should we go again? Should we go again?
It was Sandra Bullock.
We'll stay.
They're gonna stay.
gonna
Comic
stay.
book movies.
Your first question in the world of comic book movies. In The Dark Knight Rises, once Bane takes control of Gotham City, Commissioner Gordon has a sentencing trial. Which Dark Knight trilogy villain serves as the judge of that
Scarecrow.
trial? We need the name of the character.
Scarecrow.
The name and the comic book character name?
Yes.
That would be.
1, 2, 3.
Jonathan Crane, the Scarecrow.
2 points. 2 points for the rejects. They go up 12-10. Next question, Mark.
Sounding like the
6
Mormon
questions.
Tabernacle Choir.
6 questions here.
Your next question. The world of comic book movies. What Western star played Clark Kent's father in 1978's Superman?
Come on.
5.
We would like a multiple choice, please.
I can provide that. Is it A, Gene Autry, B, Glenn Ford, C, Henry Fonda, or D, James Garner?
B. 1-4.
5.
Fonda?
Incorrect. correct.
Very fun.
For the steal.
Okay, so for the steal,
B?
you are correct. You had no idea
Can you name that name?
what B was.
Who was B, Dewberry? Who was B?
12-11.
Who was B?
12-11. The magic of multiple choice. You
Question
just got to
three.
get the right letter.
Question
It was
three.
Glenn Ford. And question 3. In the Avengers, what S.H.I.E.L.D. agent does Black Widow say first brought her into the fold?
Olsen?
That is incorrect. We go to a
Hawkeye.
possible 2-point
Point
steal.
steal.
Hawkeye, Clint Barton.
Nick Fury?
Incorrect. We're looking for Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
Correct answer.
You guys, no one remembers Hawkeye. He has a bow and arrow.
Next question.
Poor guy's married, doesn't get to save a lot of people.
I'm right here.
Your next question.
We're killing this category, right? Yeah.
In the movie Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer,
One I haven't seen.
what was the first character to actually speak to the Silver Surfer? Who?
Johnny Storm.
Who was the first character to actually speak to the Silver Surfer?
Johnny
Invisible
Storm.
That is incorrect for 2 points and a steal. Wildberries.
Flaming Torch?
Incorrect.
No, that's correct.
Is that?
That's correct.
Flaming Torch.
That's not his name, though.
That's not his name.
That's not his name.
That's I challenge it.
Challenge it?
I challenge
They're
it.
gonna challenge. They're gonna
It's
challenge.
the Human Torch. It's not the Flaming Torch.
The challenge. All right, there's going to be a
That's
challenge on the
incorrect.
board. Challenge on the board from the Real Rejects. All right, we're coming back from the challenge here, and the Real Rejects are correct. It is the Human Torch. It will not count. Take away the 2 points.
Still a better answer
from
than what
the
they did.
Wildberries.
It
The
was a
Real
good
Rejects
answer.
win it. They still have their challenge. They still have their challenge. All right,
You'd have
question
done the
five. Question 5.
Russians?
2 questions left. We want to thank all our fans who flew in from Russia here today.
We're pulling here,
2 questions left, and Christian, I have to point this out.
Please.
After a tied round 1, a comic book movies, you'd think he's wearing a Batman hat, they're going to do
think,
well.
right?
Big fan. They only have a 1-point
Well, they've been
lead.
going for the big shot, and they didn't go multiple choice. But let's see. That's the next question.
Your next question is, who played the nefarious Neville Sinclair in the 1991 comic book film The Rocketeer?
Josh Knapp is shaking in his chair.
Let's get a multiple choice on that.
We were thinking more like MCU, DCU. Let's go with multiple
Is
choice.
it A, Roger Moore? Is it B, Pierce Brosnan? Is it C, George Lazenby? Or is it D, Timothy Dalton?
D.
Five.
Timothy Dalton.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Pierce Brosnan.
It's Timothy Dalton, you idiot!
1 point for the Wildberries.
Wow.
1 point.
Kuga.
1 point for the Wildberries.
Drinking the very beer that he provided to me.
Makuga knew it.
This is not looking good, all right?
Makuga playing
Rocketeer's a
mind
great film.
Well, that, look,
Now let's get an
Makuga's
American
also played this
Splendor
game a
question.
lot.
This is the true definition of America's team.
Okay, it is a tied game.
Tie game.
The Real Rejects have one more question in round 2 before the Wildberries have a spin of the wheel. Your last question in round 2.
Here we go.
In Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze, Donnie created anti-mutagen to defeat the mutant Shredder creative. In what junk food did the Turtles hide the anti-mutagen to trick their enemies into eating it?
Donuts.
2 points
There you go.
for the Real Rejects.
Score.
I didn't know that answer, and I love that movie.
All right, so
I've seen 2 of those movies, yeah.
Wow.
So at the end of their spin, the Real Rejects still have a lead, 14-12, and the
lead.
Wildberries have a chance to spin here. And what will they get? Again, guys, you guys go ahead and spin. Remember, spin from the wheel, not the pegs. And Makuga's going. Who's going? Dewberry. Give it a spin. Here we go. Here's,
There it goes.
As Ken Knapsack says, the spin is
No
in.
whammies, no 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 whammies.
It is
Come
still
on.
spinning.
Such a good spin.
It could be Sandra Bullock, Christian. It's comedy.
Comedy. Do you guys want comedy?
They can do this. Yeah.
You sticking with comedy, Makuga?
We'll take it.
All right. All right, comedies. Here we go. First question in the realm of comedies. 6 questions. Who played Uncle Fester in 1991's The Addams?
Lloyd.
2 points. Yep. All right.
Teamwork.
What Leslie Nielsen family comedy ended with a disclaimer that it was not meant to be an accurate portrayal of a nearsighted or blind people?
Mr. Magoo.
2 points.
They're on fire. They're on fire.
Who played the title character in The Incredible Burt Wonderstone?
Jim Carrey.
Steve Carell.
2 points.
They can't be stopped, Christian.
Question 4. In what comedy does Jim Gaffigan get meowed at by a police officer?
Super Troopers.
2 points.
Christian, I have never seen the Wildberries as a
I will
juggernaut.
always let you respin.
All
What
right.
a turn of events that was.
Who played the Stranger, a mysterious one-legged character the band meets at a diner in Tenacious D in The Pick of Destiny?
Multiple choice. Thank you.
A. Tim Robbins. B. Ben Stiller. C. John C. Reilly. D. Meatloaf.
D.
Meatloaf is a funny word.
I'm going to go John C. Reilly.
That's incorrect for the Steel Rejects.
Tim Robbins.
That's
point.
big.
That's 1 point.
That's a big point.
1 point.
Stopping that momentum a little bit.
Okay, here we
About
go.
Vuvuzelas, guys.
All right. Last question here, guys. Who played Gulliver in 2010's Gulliver's Travels?
Jack White.
Jack Black. Shit.
2 points. 2 points. Jack Black, is that what you said?
No, that is
They said Jack White. That's incorrect. It's incorrect.
that is
steal.
incorrect, and the Real Rejects have a chance to steal.
But he
That would
said,
be
wait,
Jack
he
Black.
said, shit, sorry, Jack Black.
Jack Black.
I did say Jack Black. Well, I said Jack Black. I'm not going to give. I mean,
You already answered Jack White. We're saying Jack White.
Jack Black. All right.
Jack Black.
The ruling on hand is that they missed it. Did you say the answer? Then they can't. Then they
2017.
can't. Then
Hey,
they
kids,
can't
if you're
grab
out
it.
there watching,
The
we don't
correct way to
condone
rule
underage
this,
drinking.
if an announcer mistakenly says the answer, due to the laws, the Real Rejects are allowed to have a steal of a question.
Yeah.
So we will read a comedy question just for the Real Rejects.
Yes. All right.
Okay, cool.
Okay, here you go.
I'm glad I'm in town for this match.
Well, yeah, exactly. So for the steal,
We're having a
guys,
great time.
For the steal, this is for a steal. What inept detective was played by Peter Sellers, Alan Arkin, and Steve Martin?
Detective Clouseau.
Inspector Clouseau.
2 points.
2
They
points.
get the steal anyway. 2017.
That is a huge,
But look
huge
at this.
steal.
Back and
apparently
forth
Elliot's
we
a
go.
big White Stripes fan.
Back and forth we go. In the first round, it looked like the Rejects had a lead. Then it was tied. Then the Wildberries had a nice little lead, and now they have a 3-point lead as we get to round number 3. Mark, how's round 3 work?
Round 3 works like this. The Wildberries are the only team that can defeat the Wildberries. In round 3, each team is going to hear 3 questions. Once you hear the category of the first question, the teams must decide which team member is going to answer. That question will be for them and them alone. There is no consulting on the first question or the second question, which will be answered by the other team member. If we get to a third question, you are allowed to consult. The point values of the questions go from 2 to 3 to 5. We are going to need a series of numbers ranging from 1 to 20 from each team. We're going to start with the Wildberries for your 3 numbers because you are in the lead by 3.
69, dude.
6, 9, and what else?
Oh, it's between 1 and 20. Yeah, 6, 9,
He was making
420.
a joke, but...
6, 9, 13.
That makes no sense. What, so what? Wait, what are they?
I believe
what are
it's
they-
6, 9, and 13.
6, 9, and 13.
6, 9, and 13 is what we're giving.
All right, 6, 9, and 13, and we get the Real Rejects.
1.
1,
18.
18,
10.
1, 18, and 10 for the Rejects. Rejects are going to start here. All right, Real Rejects.
Can we just say thanks to everybody that came out? I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Really do. Both of us, Real Rejects, Wildberries.
All right, guys.
Whole nation.
We're going to start here with the Real Rejects. Category 1. You guys, category 1, and that's the realm of 70s movies. 70s movies. Who's going to take it?
I'll take it.
All right, Greg's going to take it. All right, John, you cannot answer. Here we go. All right, for the 2-pointer.
Shut up,
70s movies. What was the name of Luke's aunt in Star Wars?
Everyone's gonna hate me.
What is it?
Aunt Beru.
Brenda from 90210.
Aunt Beru.
Greg?
Rachel Cushing.
Not even a good guess. Baru. Baru was the answer. So now we jump to category 18, which is a three-pointer. Three-pointer here to tie the game here. John,
C.
here we go. Okay, in the category of Charlie Sheen.
Best.
Charlie Sheen movies.
100%.
In Men at Work, Carl and James dream of owning what kind of shop?
What kind of shop, huh?
5, 4.
Sporting goods store.
Surfing. Surfing.
Surfing is a
Takes place
sport
on the beach,
for which
bro.
sporting goods are
But
sold.
it's specific. Surfing. Surfing. All right, so it comes down to this.
This could be a
The
TKO.
real rejects need to hit this, or the Wildberries will win via TKO. Here we go, guys.
Bad luck to talk about TKOs before they happen. Shush.
For category 10. All right, here we go, guys. 5 points. 5 points to throw it back and avoid the TKO. Category of directors. Directors.
Many films have them.
What famous thriller director wrote the screenplay for the 1999 family film Stuart Little?
M. Night Shyamalan.
Wow. 5 points.
Oh!
5 points.
We got ourselves a game now.
The Wildberries need to hit the 2 to tie it, but they have 2 opportunities to win the game here.
Okay, here we go. So to
Hope you miss all
tie
3.
the game for the Wildberries,
Nobody needs a chair anymore.
Here we go, guys.
you guys very jokingly selected the number 69. We all had a good laugh. Now,
I'm still laughing.
the bill comes due with the number 6, corresponds to the category up here of comic book movies.
Oh my.
Elliot,
I'll take it.
Elliot's taking it.
I'll take it.
Elliot's gonna take it. Here's your question, Elliot. In Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3, we see Peter Parker deal with 3 different villains. Name 2 of them.
Venom, Sam Neill.
You had Baru.
The Green Goblin. Venom.
2 points.
2 points.
Tied.
So at least we're going to sudden death if they miss the next 2.
How many challenges did we get? Could.
You get 1 challenge.
They never called him the Hobgoblin. Don't say that. You're spreading lies.
He was taking
fake
his
news.
Challenge that.
His new goblin, actually.
Are you challenging it? What's the challenge?
Well, no, we were saying that it wasn't called the Green Goblin.
Yeah, can we challenge that still?
We were saying.
Challenged 1 and won it. We would like to challenge that now, yeah, because it's new goblin, not Green Goblin.
Mark Andraco.
Mark Andraco.
We're coming back again after we've had an actual comic book expert on the table. The Real Rejects will win the challenge. And it is credited in the IMDb. In IMDb, it is credited as New Goblin, not Green Goblin. So now we throw to the Wildberries, so now they have their 3-pointer to potentially win the game. Here we go.
Yeah, just get this one right.
Famous guitar solos in movies. Who plays in the Undersea Dance guitar solo? Michael J. Fox.
Here we go. Here we go.
Josh Makuga, your number is 9, the same as your current blood alcohol level. Your question corresponds to the category of Leonardo DiCaprio.
I only know that I like his face, not his movie.
You'll have 20 seconds to answer this
If
question.
you get this correct, your team, the Wildberries, will win the game. Like Christian said, due to the nature of the question, you get 20 seconds, not 15. Here it is.
How many
For the
scores?
win.
Wait. I need to concentrate for a second. Okay, I want to. Very good.
Name 3 of the 5 films that Leonardo DiCaprio has done with director Martin Scorsese?
Gangs of New York, Wolf of Wall Street, The Aviator. He's also done
The Departed.
The Departed.
Are you kidding me? Shh. Leonardo DiCaprio and Martin Scorsese.
5.
Hold on.
4.
Repeat the question.
I can do that. Your question is
The Aviator. And that's not Martin Scorsese. I almost went.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
name 3 of the 5 films that Leonardo DiCaprio has done with Martin Scorsese.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're out. All right.
Gangs of New York and Shutter
Could
Island.
have had Gangs of New York or Wolf of Wall Street.
All right, so now we're in a different situation.
Hey, at least
now,
we got the final question.
Now we get to the 5-pointer.
Yeah.
If the Wildberries hit
It's a
it,
good match.
they win. If they miss it, the real rejects will win the game. All right.
It's a good match, guys. I'm glad you're all here.
Here we go. Final question.
Your last question comes from the world of dramas. And boy, is that an understatement for what's about to unfold here, Christian. Your question is, what 1993 movie stars Sean Connery and Wesley Snipes as detectives who investigate a call girl's murder in a Japanese corporation?
You can collaborate.
Rising Sun.
And your winners, ladies and gentlemen, the Wild Man, Josh Makuga, and Elliot, the Mountain Dewberry, the Wildberries.
And they go right
Play that
into the crowd,
music,
Christian.
Play that music of
They
the
are
Wildberries as we
drinking all
get
over
it.
the place. Makuga's disappeared into the crowd. Elliot Dewberry printing for the camera. The real rejects, quite a match played there. Too.
Got it. They're in there. The Wildberries celebrating. What a match. They almost blew it, though.
It was
They
their
almost blew
crowd.
it.
It was their crowd from the start for all the support the real rejects got. The Wildberries really brought the wood when it comes to crowd audience support.
They did. The crowd was behind them. That Green Goblin question there. I mean, look, that's what you've got someone like Mark Andrago to help us out there. It's absolutely amazing what the Wildberries were able to do. We got a win there from the Wildberries. They're in the crowd. They're running. This is a big win for this. Their first win. What's going to happen? They get off stage now.
Yeah,
and
we are.
they're going to milk it.
They're going to keep milking it. We're going to eventually ask the Wildberries to
Congratulations.
go to their corner. Job well
There it
done,
goes.
sir.
The crowd's going nuts. Job well done. Job well done. Well done.
You just got sanitized.
Wildberries, very popular. Very
Crowd
popular.
loving it.
All right, as they did it,
Loving
they did
it.
it. With that 5-pointer, winning it with Rising Sun, but they just Makuga couldn't pull the answers, and now they're gonna hit the bottom of the stage there.
They're going to preen it. What we're going to do now is we're going to turn it over live. The first time that we have ever been able to do this, we have the incredible Jen Sturger. We'll be interviewing both the winners and the losers. Jen, the floor is yours.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? They're happy, you're not. God, real rejects. That was a really, you lived up to your name.
We tried to.
That was a really, really tough match, guys. Some things didn't go your way. What were you thinking going through those challenges in the end?
It was kind of shocking how we knew all 3 of their last questions.
Yeah.
And then we even knew majority of their comedy questions. So it was like, wow, we just really lucked out once more.
I was thinking that whenever Greg asked to spin again, we should do that.
Yeah, you guys hit the comic book movies, and
Oh my God, here it comes. I feel it. Yeah, shame.
I mean,
Full shame.
I would roast you, but we're in front of a nice crowd.
No, it's okay. You can roast me. That's what the Schmoedown's for.
No, but that was a really tough call in the second round.
Yeah.
What happened with the comic book meltdown?
I've seen the Schmoedown before. They do comic book movies, and I think the average thought is, oh, we're probably going to get some MCU or DCEU movies. And then right when we went with it, I'm like, oh, wait, there's actually a pretty good amount of comic book movies. movies we haven't seen.
There's some sneaky
There's
titles.
some, like, oh yeah, that's a comic book movie. Yeah.
So now you guys are 1 and 4.
Yeah.
Are you guys? Are you guys gonna stay together? What happens?
We will never split up. We will never split up. We've known each other since first grade, and it's gonna stay that way.
What we really wanted tonight is, the Wildberries, they're 0-2. We just wanted them to have 1 on their record.
That's so kind of
We like to pride ourselves on consideration,
So who do you guys want next?
Who do we want next?
The Kingsmen.
Let's take on the Kingsmen, yeah.
I feel like we're equal there. Yeah.
I do a pretty good East End accent, so I think we can make that happen.
Setting up on those Marley and Me references.
Oh, yeah. That is my favorite.
Back to you guys at the desk.
So we're going to be able to now we're going to have, because if you look at, they just called out the Kingsmen. Which is
Kingsmen, yep.
Yeah, the Kingsmen are a team that just, again, they were entertaining, but not that great.
But they got a pop from the crowd here. I mean, they hear Kingsmen and the crowd gets excited, so clearly they have some sort of future playing a team who has literally never won a match.
Kingsmen is a good matchup for the Real Rejects for sure, and I think the Real Rejects do what the Real Rejects do, and to me, the Real Rejects, they will fight. They'll fight really hard, and they have these heartbreaking losses.
They played a hell of a match tonight. They really did. All right, but now that we've heard from the Real Rejects, now we're going to turn it over to Jen once again, who's with the winners, the Wildberries.
Mark and Christian, they are literally sweating booze over here. Right
That's right, Jen. Sorry.
Congratulations, Wildberries. You just won your very first
That's
match
right.
together. What are you going to do next?
First, I want to thank so many people. Mostly that guy wearing the friggin' Wildberries shirt. My wife wore a jean jacket with Makuga on the back. But the most important person I want to thank is Elliot friggin' Dewberry.
That's right, and I want to thank you, Josh.
You are the legend.
You are the legend.
We won one.
We're legends.
We are legends. Bring on the Patriots. Bring on top 10. Bring on whoever comes at us. Wolves of
The
Steel,
biggest
Giant
and
Wolves,
best.
Wolves of whoever is Wolves.
Okay, wait. I thought about it more than a second. Maybe, Kingsman. Look out, Kingsman. We're coming for you.
If you have kind of a win or got close to one, but you have no wins, the Wildberries are coming for you.
That's right.
And also, if you are part of a liquor team or something, you want to sponsor us, we will wear your patch on us
do.
like we're Tin Cup.
But seriously, who are you facing next?
I have no idea, but when they come in, they better come in hot.
Can we expect to see you guys at the free-for-all?
Oh, you're gonna see us at the free-for-all.
Yeah, and I got a feeling it's gonna be a very wild, fruity, flavored free-for-all.
That's right.
So, crowd,
Look at this crowd, Jen Sturger. Look at this crowd. Hold on, real quick, 1 second. There was a guy over there that didn't high-five me, he booed me. And I want to say, I think you're great. I love you so much. I hope that your
You are very rude, sir.
I hope that your movie pass doesn't work the next time you're at an AMC. But if you need a ticket, I'll gladly buy Black Panther. All right.
can we get a 1, 2, 3 Wildberries?
On 3. 1,
1, 2, 3.
That's it.
I'm taking
That's it.
back.
You're welcome.
Jen Sturger, Schmoedown Nation, we owe you a big debt of gratitude. You stuck with the Wildberries this long. You came out to see us. We love you guys.
The thorn bush is getting bigger every single day.
Back to you guys.
All right. Well, look, Christian, I'm going to say something that I watch a lot of sports, okay?
Sure.
This is something I did not say after the Eagles won the Super Bowl, after the Warriors won the NBA championship, or after the Astros won the World Series. I'm going to say it right now. Dear God, I hope our winners are not driving themselves home.
I mean, look, that was a very, very fun.
Apparently they're going to take an Uber.
They were good. They were responsible berries. Look, that was a lot of fun. It was exactly what we thought it would be. The Rejects came in here and played their hearts out. The Wildberries came out. The crowd was with the Wildberries. But the question is, though, what will be the fate of the Wildberries? Because we know that the crowd's behind them, whether it's live or whether it's behind the screen at YouTube. The fans love them, and if they can get their shit together. I mean, honestly, if they can, they both know trivia very well, and they play to the crowd and they have fun. But if they can focus in, and they want the Kingsmen too. Okay, great. So everybody wants the Kingsmen. They play the Kingsmen. Let's say they win. They get 2-2. The team division right now is open. It's open up. They have a shot. If the Wildberries can win 2 or 3, there is a strange world where we can see the Wildberries fight for the championship. That would be amazing.
It could happen. And look, the Wildberries, for them, it's not about game day. It's about every other day.
Right.
It's about committing. It's about having a steady study schedule. It's about not waking up in dumpsters day after day after day. It's about quitting their job at Denny's and really focusing on movie trivia full time. Can they do it? I think they can.
I think it's very possible, but that is the first matchup of our live show and the first video here on Collider. So guys, make sure that if you're watching at home, you subscribe, you hit the button, you do all that stuff. Join us on Patreon, become a patron today, and thank you to the live crowd watching the match today. Once again, guys, thank you. And make sure you tune in this Friday when these guys will see the version of John Roca versus Little Evil JTE. All right, guys, thank you very much. We'll see you next time.
What's up, Schmoedown fans? Frank here.
Well, that was an amazing match. Both teams put on a hell of a performance. They were highly entertaining. So, yeah, this was great. Wildberries. You know, Real Rejects, I like you guys, but I'm Wildberries all day. So, I can't wait for Thursday for Roca and Little Evil JTE. So, if you like my reactions, you can find me on YouTube at Christopher Woodburn. You can find me on Twitter, Chris Woodburn83, Facebook, Christopher Michael Woodburn. And if you do Schmoedown reactions, come join the MTS Fan Reaction League on Facebook. It's a lot of fun. You'll enjoy yourself. So until next time, Mr. Boy C-Dub. Peace.